Hello, hello. On a bit later today, because I was editing some things. But anyway, got more Final Fantasy XII. And today, I'm aiming to go to Guru Vegan for real. Because last time, I got distracted doing hunts and things. So I didn't end up getting there. Yeah, so I'd just gotten into the Feywild. Alright, I'll continue searching all this. Also, I edited people's licenses just before. That's what I was editing. Yeah, it looks like it worked. I was just, yeah. I was just letting everyone get a second board, and on their second boards, I let them get everything they're missing on their current sets and stuff. So every armor type they're supposed to be able to use, they get. And every accessory they haven't gotten, they can get. And they can also get all the stat ups that they wouldn't normally get. Stuff like that. They're all going to miss out on getting one item, I think. Because they all have something locked behind the last Esper. Anyway. I also wanted to change the names of their second boards, but I couldn't figure out how to. Anyway, as you can see, Van's one looks kind of like a ship. That's what I attempted to make it look like. Because, it's a Sky Pirate one. Anyway, I guess I'll start in with stats. All the stats you didn't get last time. On the base, whatever. There's also accessories and things. Also, let him get all the shields since he can use shields. And he is at limits. I might edit this stuff further. I don't even know what I should be getting first. But I do have quite a lot of points saved up. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. In the end. Still let everyone survive a lot longer. There's this. Alright, that's right. Anyway, let's keep going. This guy. What's his other one? Made his one look kind of like a gun. Which I thought was pretty good. He's got a lot of stuff saved up too. Get all his startups as soon as I can. I think again it's going to be Bash behind and getting all the upgrades. That's fine. He'll get there eventually, eh? I just realized I've got to connect these up, so there's no way for anyone to, for him to be able to get those other two knuckles. Not that it matters. Ah, knuckles. I was wondering why in the menu I didn't see anyone with a bomb throwing weapon available. It's because this mod changed the bombs into knuckles. I see. I see. I guess I'll edit that later. Wait, I was gonna take off the blocks as well. No, wait. I was leaving it because they still are in the front. Not that he can use many shields. Only when he is using spears. Well, it's fine. Stuffed, eh?
Stuff.
There we go. Then she can start here as well. It's a shell shield I wanted to use. Master Thief. I don't remember putting that there. Oh well, doesn't matter. Stuff it, stuff it. It's all fine in the end. And Northway was... Yeah, that's right. Rather Magic Laws is up there. I'm gonna have to get up there. Would it be easy to go through this way? Put quite a lot of 100 point blocks. It'll take a bit for it to get to there. It's fine. Um. I'll go this way. They're close, they're close. She hasn't got anything else to get at the moment. Flash is the other one. Tried to make his look like an axe. So there's that. Go ahead. This way, kinda. So that's magical. I just realized as well that he can't get to these ones. I didn't think about them not being able to reach diagonals. Alright, I'll have to fix that next time. Means the battle lords roll around there. It's pretty expensive to get around there. Alright, maybe I'll send him down one side instead then. That'll be fine. Grab it that. Kind of. I need to load this next. Alright. Yeah, I'll fix it up tomorrow. Alright, and then Ash gets this one. Right? Yeah. It's like a giant sword, which I think looks pretty cool. Let's go this way first, eh? Nice. Nice, nice. Swiftness, channeling. Yeah, I'll grab these. Enough points. Alright. Then lastly, Pinello. She can get her little dancer. I couldn't think of what to give for a design. So this is just a misshapen square. Not as artistic as most of the others. But it's fine. Let's swift this up. Let it block a bit. Unlock all these accessories. Most of the bonuses that I put in was the battle laws, because she had like so those will, you know, get bonused afterward. Yeah, looks like a few of the spells are different from what they're listed in the vanillas, so there's that. Alright, I'll try and get the rest of the accessories here before I start around stuff. Alright, get the cheap ones first. Yeah, it looks like she's probably gonna max hers out before anyone else. Like before. Just because I had her on stuff for so long. I'm definitely gonna have to edit these. Could have done the colors nice too. Well, that's fine. There we go. I can also upgrade stuff now. Yeah. I don't want her to use that helmet. It makes him lose the magic evade. But then again, it's only 8. Maybe I shouldn't care about it. Or should I? That's fine. Anyway, with all that done, let's get moving through here and see how we go. It's a new looking one. Cerberus, eh? It's just 2 levels higher. That's nice. Take out these fellas. There's that. Just a handkerchief, eh? I'll leave that little bunny alone. That's nice. Nice. That is the map. Excellent. Good, good. That's the way I need to leave, eh? Yeah, alright. I'll grab this one. Nice. Shouldn't be anything else that I missed. Two treasure boxes. What you got for me? Serum and Gil. Shouldn't be anything in those gaps. Probably. I want to check back here. Wait, I already did look in there. Jeez, these little bunnies are quick. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go back here and cross over. Pretty sure I looked through this place before. Yeah, I did. Out here. Wait, hen mines? Wasn't the Feywood supposed to lead somewhere else? God, man. How strong are these dudes? 65? I wonder if we are getting killed up. Huh? Oh, jeez, man. Wait, the other guy get defeated or did he just run away? I think he ran away. Maybe I should leave myself. Yeah, that dude ran for it as well. I don't think I killed him. Did someone like banish him or something? I don't think so. We shouldn't have the ability to banish dudes. Let me just grab this item real quick. Sage's Ring. These places are all blocked up. Oh, maybe we did beat the other guys. They didn't drop any items though. What's this one? Haste armor. I think you need to fight with the Moogles to get these cards knocked out of the way to get into that area. Wait, so where am I supposed to go? Start by exploring the Feywood beyond the Golem Jungle. But I did explore it. There's nothing else here. Must be missing something. Must be another exit that I don't know about. Or didn't notice, rather. Nothing out that way. Wait, is it got something to do with these buildings? Maybe. And also, what was that item I picked up earlier? Oh, it wasn't a new one. Never mind. Oh well. Save some damage. Yeah, I might leave it how it is. So it should be fine. I'll leave it. So is it not this then? elementals. Way too OP, like usual. There must be a secret path somewhere to let you go to the next area. That I haven't noticed. Ah, here we go. It's right next to the save point the entire time. Dense mist prevents you from advancing. So what are we supposed to do? Use the stone, I guess. How we can get through. Well, before that, let's go like this. Giant plant monster. Scream. That's rough of pleasure. I don't think I'll need to swap in tank. That's how this is going. Oh, well, that banner's been disappeared, eh? Oh no. Used. He's gonna need to use items himself. Missing way too much there. Why is all that mana constantly dropping? I mean, I need to swap out. Maybe swap Ash as well. As soon as it lets me. These guys that just stand there. Still not. It's because it's a group attack me. There we go. Switch Mellow. About there. She can use you guys stand in here. Ash can be swapped with Bash. There we go. Ah, the MP kept dropping because he had like a aura that made MP drop constantly. I only just noticed that as he was dying. I thought it was some status effect. Oh well, worked out in the end. I only just noticed he's using the Gammon's weapon. So that counts as a spear, huh? Interesting. I would have counted it as an axe myself, but whatever. Let's swap Nelly back in a second. Swap in Ash as well. Let's see if there's any items in this place. Dang it. Let me grab it. There we go. And this one. Bottle of Doomane Calvados. The heck is Doomane Calvados? It's not a key item. It's not a loot. Grants bravery, faith, and haste to one target. That's pretty good. Let's stop by the save point. Turn the gambits back on. I was wondering if that item would drop back in so we could farm it, but I guess not. Well, at least not when you just go back northwards. It's having a lot of trouble trying to steal from this juggernaut. End up not stealing anything. Looks like I'm gonna need to find another map for this area to upgrade it or something. Following the same rules I did before. Stick to the right side all the way around. Nice, nice. That way. Double treasures, golden amulets, right thing. Where's the map? Damn it. There we go. Nice, nice. Nothing in up there. Just those two areas, eh? I will continue looking up this side. Dispel guard. Should be able to swap hers in for that, right? Yeah, nice. This is back to the start again. Oops. Huh? $200. Not bad. Alright, let's continue on. There's the one where you need to follow the different buildings around, right? I remember. Go search for the items first. Nice, nice. Wait, was that shield? Wasn't better than years. Never mind. Oops. Ah, put me back to the top again. Alright, let's go to the left this time. There we go, there we go. Chakra band, eh? More fangs and things. Nice. Oh, man. Alright, now. 200. Bad, bad. Alright, let's start here. Oh, maybe you don't start here. I should probably throw a north one, right? One lets me select it. There we go. Voiceless chant repeats in your head. In this sanctum shall the pilgrim find truth and delusion both. Illusion betokes the true way. Alright. So go this way. And then I have to go this way. Yeah, this is a new area. I don't start from that. I do a loop around again, looking for treasures before I exit. Dang, monsters getting in the way of my loot. Alright. Deathbringer. That's no one's better thing. It's probably weaker, but has the death ability on it. That's the way that's locked up. There we go, there we go. Lightning bang. I haven't really got much out of these treasure boxes so far. Defender. Was that anything new? A great sword that gives you protect, huh? That's useless to me, huh? Grab that. What are you doing over there? Alright. Now we're back at the start. So I'll go and search the middle. Treasures, I think. Looks like I need to start in the middle. That illusion stuff. Look at this fella. Ghost dinosaur. Oh, there's one. Reflect car. Not that anyone uses it at the moment. But it's good to have for later. Okay, I don't think there's any other treasures. Hopefully not any. Illusion goes the true way again. This way. Yeah. And from here we go this way. might bring in Bosch here. And also swapping about the keeping him evenly leveled. Open gate. Strong magic behind the gate. Huh? If the gate, the Gigas holds sway. Gigas. Was that one of the Espers? Gigas should be the one Barsh has, right? Does Barsh need to touch it? Maybe he needs to summon Gigas. Because it was Belias to Gigas, right? Hold on. Let me have a look at Espers. Yeah. If I summon him, he open the gate then? There we go. Got it. For some reason, I felt like there was going to be a boss battle before I could open that gate. But I suppose that one was one just a little bit earlier with that plant boss. So they wouldn't do 2 in a row like that. Then again, they've done that before. Who knows? The ancient city of Guru Vegan.
On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
What is it, Fran?
The mist runs thick here.
Like on the Leviathan?
Do not worry. I will behave myself. The mist here is cold. I sense something like the shadow here.
Fena.
How's he know it's
Sid
cold?
has yet to arrive. We'll lie in wait for him here.
So we're not going inside?
Not unless you want to end up twisted. Like the old man. Something there.
She's seen that illusion again.
What is it?
She can see him. Let's follow her.
Wonder if the others are just like, see who? What are you talking about? But only the other dude in charge of it, so. get this teleporter. Wonder if any new hunts have unlocked since I came to this place. Usually each teleporter unlocks a new thing. The fastest to check is from the Fun Coast. So we'll go have a look at the board there. I can also hand in some more trophies, I think. Bills. What are these guys looking like? So we'll give 3 more to this dude, eh? That's 2. 3. Ten, 5. Alright, what you got over here? Detective of Swords. 5 elixirs again. Mega elixir. Wasn't I supposed to get weapons and items from these guys? 20 drain gun moons? Ah. Well, hopefully that works out in the end. Let's go back to Giri Bay. Hey Dolls. Yeah, the mods are working. However, I forgot that you can't purchase stuff diagonally, so I'll have to edit them tomorrow. But it's working for the most part. It's all good. So everyone will be able to get everything that they need. They didn't have before. A white headless fellow will have to fight in a sec. Is he made out of marble or something? Ah, never mind. It was just turned to stone, I guess. Not anymore. Day Dallas. Nice. Yeah, story bosses are pretty easy, mostly because I'm over leveled now. Kind of. Since I was going around doing all that extra stuff. Feels nice though. Doing a battle that, you know, like using up 100 revives to finish. There we go. Story bosses are also always easier than other fights as well. So that's another factor. And the teleporters appeared. Congratulations. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's basically set up so that people who aren't good at playing RPGs can still get through the story, kind of thing. That's how it's supposed to be. And then any extra content is just for people who like to do extra challenge. That's how the original game was, but the mod that overhauls that I'm using at the moment, the Struggle for Freedom, increases that difficulty even more with the side content. Apparently they also upgraded the story stuff a little bit, but not as much as the side content. Behemoths, huh? They're basically like fish bullmen things. Switch. I think that switch changes which pathway you can go down, right? Do I want to swap it? Maybe I'll go down without swapping it first. Doesn't look like I missed out on it. No items are cute. There's another switch here too. Guess that opened the path down the way. Wait, there wasn't an item here before, was there? Maybe I was looking for a different type of treasure chest. Anyway, I wanted to try press that switch that was back here. So it doesn't swap the thing, it just removes the barrier. Let's see. go down this way first. See a treasure box there too. So how was the chiropractor, by the way? Everything go good there? Did it solve your headache problem? Nothing here at all. It's a dead end. Those are peculiar looking beasts. That's good. Treasure in the middle of the path. Why would there be plant monsters down? Not even any sun. I suppose it could be shadow plants. There's things like moss and stuff, I guess, that grow without sunlight. We've been stopped. Ash, I'm gonna heal us up for a second. Thank you. Belt there back in. Yeah. Alright. Going this way. Oh. This magic path come from? That's exactly why you have a secretary. So they can work while you're doing stuff. Was a very shiny. Alright, let's touch this one. Oh, didn't break that part. Maybe it goes down this way. Nice, nice. Good, good. So many demons, eh? These guys are labeled gargoyles, but they don't really look like gargoyles. Gargoyles are supposed to like be made out of stone, minimum. They have like leathery bat wings. These guys more like, I don't know, angel-winged goblins. Well, if he's got enough regulars, I suppose it doesn't matter. But in situations where you need more bookings and things, then you'd want to have the receptionist to make those in case you miss some due to not being able to answer the phone. Then again, I suppose you can always just call people back, but that doesn't matter. Whatever works for me. So many dudes. Yeah. It's always good to, like, from a business owner perspective, it's always good to downsize when you're getting bloated. A lot of businesses like slowly put on more positions as they need them. Then they run into situations where they don't need so many anymore. And they try and stick to it, but it just kind of puts them out of business if they don't buy people. It's a rare case. Still. Gotta know when you need to downsize. I don't know what I'm getting at. Ooh, treasure. And this goes up to there. Alright. Since I've already done that one, does that mean I can just go back down, yeah? Jeez, man. Turned me to stone. I've been everywhere here. I think I have. Is that path open now? Maybe I missed one. It looks open. But that's alright. I got some treasures out of Ring Ground. That's the other place. If I don't understand how I opened it up. Alright, everyone's 45 now. And opens this one. There we go. Shiny magic path.
I can't shake the feeling we're somewhere we're not meant to be.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Exciting?
What's with that
You are
giant
not troubled
rock?
by the unknown? Who can say what lies ahead? We may encounter the very creators of Nethersite.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll find. I like it better that way.
You're sounding more the Sky Pirate every day.
You think this is like a giant meteor that crashed here? And that's where those ghost things that try and control the world came from. Ooh, item. Sleep guard. Nice save point. Now let's scour this ancient temple for loot. You know, RPG characters are pretty lucky to be the first people to search these ancient places over thousands of years. Because imagine being someone who came in later and it's like been a couple hundred years since anyone's been here, but what you don't know is that those few hundred years ago was another person who was searching it for the first time. And then they took like all the treasures. Then you just fight through some leftover monsters and find nothing. Kinda suck. Like they take all the legendary gear and stuff. You just find the rusty items that they left behind it. Bottle of Domain Calvados. I think that's a buff alcohol. Wonder who lived here that they needed these huge ass stairs for. They must have been using this area quite a lot. They've got these wide footpaths too. Just some giants looking. Old Toros, see. Yeah. That suck. Wait, I can't go through there? Huh? Where am I supposed to go here? Must have missed something. Any switches or anything? Huh? Where am I supposed to go then? Not even any monsters here. Just empty. I feel like this door is supposed to open. Am I missing something? It's not a bug, is it? Alright, that place is still there. Hold on. No switches or anything? I don't see any hard-cropped areas or anything that looks like it have something to go to. I'm an idiot. But there's an invisible floor. I suppose, not really an idiot, just... I was supposed to notice there was no hand railing to block off this area. Looks like there's gonna be a boss battle right here. Seems like an arena area. Mini boss it is. No techniques. So this dude has nothing to steal. Oh, that's right. I don't use techniques too often, so there's not much of it to merit. Nice, nice. Especially with Vaughn's massive damage. Because of this ninja sword I picked up a while ago. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'll be have. Oops. That's him finished. This is the second time they've used the enemy falling off a cliff when they die cliche. Alright. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Now let us continue. Continue. go through here. I think this teleports us into that giant stone. Yeah, look at it. One big crystal area. This is the place with no map. And it's confusing because it's like you have to go certain ways to get to places. There's too much treasure around. Cloud stuff. Should be. Oh no, it's one of those. That is not what it has. Yeah, you can look at guides and it tells you like which ways to go to do stuff. I feel like when I switch out stuff to be immune to stop and petrify, but the bowline stashed. He hasn't like that yet. Speaking of which, and go like this. Run out. That's right. I'm getting there. That'd be helpful for his stuff that keeps running out so often. This fella. God hand. Don't want that one. I'll swap that one out tomorrow. Along with a few other things. He doesn't use any MP, so like, ignore that for now. Yeah, I'm grabbing that too, eh? This lady wanted her to get the magic stuff. Magic. Magic. That one costs another 100 of those. Let's grab that one so she can survive a little more. longer. And this is what I was talking about, because I made these extra license boards. Yeah, and I can't select these ones that are diagonals. So I have to edit those, as I said. This guy. $200. Doesn't need that most. That's something the mod altered from a different. I'll have to remember what it is. Where is it? 45 of the shield. I'll leave this for now. Yeah, just have to adjust their positioning and stuff. Nice. Penelope's almost finished her stuff. What are other use stats anyway? Penelope is gonna get pretty close to the physical fighters when she gets those upgrades, I think. Strength, that is. That's fine. Instantly dead. What the heck? What the heck's going on? Varna's both KO'd and turned to stone at the same time. And I think that's blocking both the revives and the stone heals. What the heck? That's stupid. I grab this item, bees, Thief's Cap. Alright, I'm gonna need to try and find a save point to fully heal him. Because apparently he's unhealable in his current state. Still don't know where I'm supposed to be going. So I guess we'll keep going forward until I hit a dead end. Like this. Wasting 7. I don't know what that means. Touch it, see where it takes me. Took me somewhere with 3 different paths. Am I back to the start again? What's up this way? Did they just do the same thing to Balthier that they did to Van earlier? They did. They're just permanently killing off my characters, man. The heck's up with that? Moments holy. Potently holy. Drops her attack power quite a lot. As well as her fade. Well, it'd be fine if I'm fighting something that's weak and it's holy. Not that I have the holy spell, so it's not really useful to her at the moment. Hopefully I find a save point before all my dudes get permanently killed off. Guess I'll touch this one. Can't skate. Disabled. I have no idea where I'm going. Stone 6. Alright, touch it. Whatever this does. Wait, 7 is the one I touched earlier, isn't it? Yeah, it was. So I just came up from there. I went that way earlier. So is this a new way? Seems like a new way. Cold hairpin. Wasn't a new one. Command. Now where does this go? Wasting 5. I'll touch them. I have no idea. I'm just doing whatever it lets me do. That barrier is blocking off that direction. Let's try going up, I guess. Now the treasure box. I haven't fought those enemies before, so there's a new direction at least. Defense. He loses some attack with it though. Or at least strength anyway. Oh, his speed is already maxed out at 99. That's why the power vest with +8 speed gives the same. Like, my speed doesn't go over 99 when I switch to this one, which plus is 15. I see. Unless I switch off this. I could go give him that attack damage plus. Yeah. That should be good. Right. Ghosts. Alright. Let me disable this thing. There we go. Yeah, that should open the previous barrier I saw. Or not. Alright, let's try it this way then. This is a dead end. That's another dude who's apparently dead. And another one. Game over. What the heck, man? Alright, I'm gonna have to equip some people. Anti... what's it called? Stonifying? Petrification, that's it. Is Bowline Sash the enemy one? It is. Yeah, switch them back later. Because I need my dudes not to just permanently die from these random choppers. There we go. And she doesn't have the ability unlocked yet. Does the gold needles really not work on those guys? Had no effect. Had no effect. Yeah, I can't heal them if they're both stoned and dead, as I thought. That sucks. Gaia gear. Ah, it's mage type stuff. I'll give that to her. The healer should get that first. I won't give her the crown. Hopefully she unlocks something that is not the crown. Man, I can't steal from any of these dudes because both my dudes who can steal are dead. When are you going to give me a save point? This is a teleporter. Do I want to touch this teleporter? I don't know what they do. Where's this path go? It's teleporter 4. Does this go back to where I was? Man, I've completely gotten lost. I did go to that one before. So I just went in a circle. Alright, I'll use this number 3 then. Oh? Guess that was the one I needed to go to. If they give me a crystal before they send me to any boss fight or something.
I've never seen this much mist. Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Is that nethicite?
I wonder.
With that much nethicite in one's grasp,
You could destroy all of Ivalice if you wished it.
Does this teleport me? Hopefully it doesn't send me straight. Oh, I could have saved one right here. Nice. Now I got these people back. Let's put away Ash, I guess. Wait, before I save, I don't think I'm fighting those guys again. So let's swap these bowline sashes back to the ones that they need to be using. Genji gloves, there we go. And her. What did I have her using? I had her using the one that makes her immune to silence. There we go. Put this save down. There's probably a boss fight through here. That's what I feel like there'll be. Maybe in this next part? Here we go. Who's this fellow? Someone with a big cannon on their back, it looks like. Shemhazai is his name. He stole our mana. A sweep. Hold on, what's the sweep? Ah, it's a staff? Can Penelope get it? She can. It's a two-handed staff. Slightly better than what she's got. 10% chance to immobilize. Alright then. Yeah. Wasn't expecting to get a weapon upgrade in the boss room itself. That's pretty cool that there was. Nice. Killed himself, eh? Oh, we got this pretty easy, it looks like. Weak to darkness. Well, if Fran stops healing him for 11,000 damage. Man, other times Holy is super rare, but then when the enemy gets healed by it, she uses it multiple times in a room. I think he gets healed by every element. Except for darkness. I'm gonna swap in Ash instead, hey. That'd be better. Yeah, he's not getting healed anymore, so this is gonna be going faster. Ah, he switched element to light. So he switches which element he's weak to every time he hit him. With his weakness. Interesting. There we go. And that is a new summon. That someone will be able to use it. Purple. Shemhazai, the Whisperer. Alright. Now, whose was it? It was Fran's Esper. Nice. She needs a bit more before she can get that one. keep sending this fellow over here. There we go. Grab him with that one. Alright. That's all good. Now what have we got through here, eh? Another teleporter. No items though. Alright, what you got through here? By this path and no other, reach ye the round of the undying, walk of the chosen. Yeah, right. What you got in here, eh? That's where those dudes pretend to be gods is hanging out. There's floating city in the sky they're hanging out in. Wait, that beam came from the top, so is this in the middle of the planet?
Where is everyone?
A floating city in
Fear
the
not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, Ocuria, have chosen you, and you alone.
These bug monsters.
Ashalia Benargan Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant. Seek you the Suncrist, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all Nephesite, the source of its unending power. The Dynast King, his fallow shards, coarse trinkets cut from Suncrist's light.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we thought to save this Ivalice, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. He took the sword and cut the Christ. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King. His words and deeds run through your veins.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow.
And you sword, eh?
Now take this sword, this treaty blade, Ocurian seal, mark of your worth. Cut deep the Christ, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Vanar.
I like how they talk in rhyme.
But Vanar? Vanar's an Acurian, a being like you.
Vanar is a heretic.
Touchy.
The Nephesite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
The hues ever skew history's weave. With haste, they move through too short lives. Driven to there by base desires, toward waste, and wasting, on they run. Undying, we Ocuria light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Ivalice might endure. Eternal, we are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest. Princess, you have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior. Attain to your birthright.
Ash! What's with these Acuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny. Your Highness, I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction?
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid? Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit. Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to get the stone. He wanted that all along. That's why he flaunted his nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Get-A-Vegan, all to bring Ash to the Ocuria.
But wait, if we got a hold of the nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Sun Crest.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Ocuria stones shape things. So, he was talking to Vanar all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
Tamed the Treaty Blade. So essentially what the Ocuria was... The Ocuria? Those guys? Apparently, what they've been doing through all history is basically being, you know, a Final Fantasy version of, what was that guy from Marvel? The purple dude? Damn it, I remembered his name earlier. I forget it now. Thanos, that's it. Yeah. Because they were saying that humans keep using up all the like keep being too greedy with the world or whatever. So every once in a while they select someone to go and like kill off a whole heap of the population of the world. And then the rest just grow after that. So they just periodically start a nuclear war. Jeez. They think they're themselves like gods or something. I suppose Vanar is just one of those like Man, we probably shouldn't be killing off all these innocent people all the time. Which makes Sid kind of not evil. No, he's still evil, because he still blew up city with some nethicite, testing it out. And he made a bunch of fake stuff for bombs. So I guess they're taking the route of if they get their own nukes, then they could use it against the gods' nukes kind of thing. Instead of thinking of ways to stop the other gods instead. I don't know. Maybe they think that they do need the nuke stuff to be able to stop the other gods. Who knows?
Restore Dalmasca's sovereignty and make our amends with Lady Ash. It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else. She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth. I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and judge whether she makes overtures of peace or war. Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I espy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both. On you, Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes?
As you will.
I don't know, dude.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
What's that, Vanna? Ah, taken the bait already, have they? Splendid. The Ocuria have given the princess her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah, to hell with the Ocuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed. Baubles best suited for study, no more.
We conquered 2 kingdoms that you might study these baubles.
Oh, I am grateful for the sacrifice. Without it, manufactured nethicite would have eluded us. An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Vanna, have I not been an apt pupil?
We can actually hear him talk now.
My counsel did but guide your able hand. Through power of man, the stones did you perfect. Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor o'er all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Ocuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of men.
Indeed. What claim does Garen have on history's reins, seated on throne immortal, rent from time? For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
about his bad deeds?
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun Christ. Do these words mean aught to you?
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe you found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
What was I gonna say before? Oh yeah, Gabrant, like, literally framed his own brother, sent him to be tortured, and murdered the king of Ravnesta as he was signing a peace treaty in order to forcibly take over Ravnesta. Excuse me. And now they're trusting him to bring peace. Because someone that really wanted peace, you know, when you have not done that. Yeah. Now, how am I going to get out of this place? I'll have to remember the buttons to press to get out, I guess. This was 3, I think. The next area was out this way. Yeah, I used this one. And then... is there really only one path? It's this way. Oh man, these guys better not have any kill me. I still don't know how they do it. Like that. That's a new one. Now this one should set me out, right? Hopefully. Or not. Damn it, they're doing it again. Another one down. Let's keep trying to get out. This one sent me out? There we go. Inside that area is also where you fight the strongest boss in the game later on. Where do all these monsters come from? They weren't in this area earlier. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna ignore them. I need to get to the safe point to heal my dude. There we go. I'd like to get those ribbons sometime. Do I have to run all the way out? It's too bad there wasn't a teleporter at the bottom there. That would have been nice. Yeah, looks like I do have to run all the way. That sucks. Take out all those fellas. I think this way would be fast to get out. Wait until these guys are dead. Alright, this way. Nice, nice. Finally, there we go. Wait, why is it there? Never mind, never mind. I'll tell you a short story while I'm running out of this place. The other day, a spider was trying to make friends with me. You know, and I'm a bit of like live with spiders if I can be. Because they kill off the other insects. But this little spider, he decided to slowly lower himself down on a spider web right in front of my face while I was sitting at the computer. Like, only like 3 inches away from my face, he came down right in front of me. Like, hey, what are you doing down here? I was like, oh, jeez. What are you doing? And I blew at him to try and like get him to keep away. And that made him climb back up his little spider web back up to the roof. But he stayed exactly where he was, straight above where I was sitting. So I was making him a bit, a bit paranoid because he wasn't moving away from there. I was like, no, maybe he'll leave later. So I left, like I just kind of ignored him. But the problem was that only like 3 hours later, he lowered himself again, right in the exact same place that he did before. Like he didn't even move over. I was like, what the hell, man? Didn't I just tell you to not do this? And then, like, I blew at him again. And, because again he came down and just stopped right in front of my face. I'm like, what's he even planning on doing this? So, he climbed back up his web again and sat in the same spot again. And I was like, man, can't trust you after last time. So, unfortunately I had to go and spray him. Yeah, if he just walked over to the corner of the room and made a spider web there or something, I would have ignored him. But no. He just wanted to hang out in front of my face. There we go. Back to Balfenheim. Before that, let's go check on the Fun Coast. I'm not sure what he was trying to prove. I was thinking of it like he was actually asking for food. Hey man, you're pretty big. I'm kind of hungry here. No, I'm sure you can spare just a little bit, man. I came down right in front of your face because I'm kind of small, so my voice doesn't travel very far. Like... It's like, jeez. I don't know, man. Well, it's fine. He's gone now. Can't be hungry when he's dead. Maybe this way the pillow is. Yeah. Someone else. Right. Ah, there you are. Lord Redis is waiting. Alright, let me in. The governor expects good behavior from all his guests. In you go. Governor.
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be. I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood. Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering midst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well. Cid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Cid searches for.
So the day-affected Nithosite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike this Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Suncrest is the source of all Nethosite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethosite, who can say?
There is another way. We used the treaty blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethicite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
But for someone else to pick
we
it
have to
up?
find the Suncrest first, right? Don't we? Across the sea, and a tower on a distant shore. Redis?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in Yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a sky stone made to resist Yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in Yacht. Lady Ash, I would accompany your highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
Maybe he was the one who delivered it there, not knowing that it was going to explode. Dude, these guys still are just crazy whenever I see them. Both the dude and the lady wearing G-strings on the outside of the pants. And not just wearing them on the outside, but wearing them super tight, so it gives them wedgie as well. Ah, it is you. Have you heard? Our ships sent to Pharos have foundered. Foundered?
Thankfully enough, it was just the thing. Just as the fishing skulls came home, we sent them out straight away.
Ridorana, the great Pharos, and the bottomless cataract. No man of Balfonian would willingly go there. So oft are we warned as children. But Redis is no man of Balfenheim. There were many against this expedition, but he knew no fear. You make for the great Pharos? That place is in Jagged, no. You will not be able to fly there.
Yeah. There you are. The repairs on the Strahl are complete, Kupo. You can leave whenever you want from the aerodrome. Kupo, you've got a sky stone that can fly in Jagged? I'll put it in the Strahl then, Kupo.
The Strahl can now travel through Jagged.
What a good spot of good fortune. That new Skystone should ease your journey considerably. Now, you know the way? The Pharos, that tower on a distant shore, stands on an island at the Ridorana Cataract, in the Yacht Noldoa, southeast of here.
Take care. Yeah, look at them. They're both wearing them on the outside. They're like... They heard superheroes like Superman wear their underwear on the outside of their suits and tried to copy it. But didn't think about the style of underwear that they're using. Aerodroming. Is there a Miracle somewhere for me to get on my ship, or do I just talk to someone else? Going to the aerodrome. Book passage at the other people. These are flights. No, don't want that. Flights. Private airship, here we go. Let's see, your ship was the Strahl, was it? Ah, yes. Nuno's been tending to your ship. He left a message for you. From the aerodrome to the desert wastes. I'll be there to keep the Strahl in tip-top shape, Kubo. Nuno seems quite pleased to have finished his repairs. The Strahl is ready to part whenever you wish. Sure. Now we can fly to anyway. These are all places I've been normally. There's no other extra places. Anyway, we need to fly over to here. Very well, you may enter the hangar from the gate. There should be a teleporter at this next area. Once I get in it, I'll go check if there's more hunts available. Sitting on the edge of the world, this place. It's a wonder the ocean hasn't run out of water. Ritter Run Cataract.
A tower on distant shore. And about its peak, a piercing mist.
Looks like clouds to me.
And in that mist, the Suncrest waits.
My lady, your words still sound of doubt. Pray you reach your answer ere we the Suncrest.
And? Should I choose revenge, what then?
Then your woe shall be your own.
Vaughn, a word. If something untoward should happen to me, you're taking the Strahl.
Untoward? What's this about?
I am the leading man. I need to do something heroic. Don't worry, I'll show you how to fly her.
I was thinking the same thing about the erosion. And look, these guys decide to land right at the edge as well. It's like, why? Why don't you land on the other side that's not close to falling off? I got a blue saber. Yes, the scenery of only water. For as far as the eye can see. Redis the guesting. Now it brings. I wonder if there is a teleporter in this place though, because I would have thought it'd be the first one you find, but maybe not. $300. Not all these fellows, eh? Jeez, what are you guys dying for? Yeah, I've got a status effects dude in here. Man, you guys are doing no good at all. Looks like he finally succeeds in stealing. Took his damn time. It's got quite a bit of defense there, eh? Ah, it's a red hunt. No wonder he's taken a while. Cleric's Robes. 8 fluted pole. Ah, that's what I got off the dinosaur just then. That's quite good. Dragon mail. I like that she loses magic power there. Oh well, they'll fix up later. Another item? Meter? At least supposed to go up that way, right? So let's check everywhere else first. No items over this side. Nah. Explosion. I do use explosions. Another X. Jeez, so many bombs in this arena place. Looks like a coliseum. Any bosses popping in? $400. Great axe. Oh, guess it wasn't that good. Could give us that dude temporarily. But no, I don't want to give anything to guests. Nothing there. Expression. Surprised there's no monsters in this area. That is a secret pathway that was. It was a very long pathway. $400. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Maybe they did. I am pretty tough, except for when I revive infinitely, which is equally scary. Nice, nice. Death Claws. Yeah, I think, speaking of Death Claws, I think they could have went a more interesting direction with the Fallout universe. So I think it was in Fallout 2. There's a vault that you find with a bunch of talking death claws in it. It evolved to be intelligent. The enemy in that game ends up killing them off, but if they didn't, imagine being able to use those in later games. Hello, Selena. How are you today? That's good, that's good. I'm doing not bad at all. Getting some good progress in and everything. Charger body. So that's something I can equip. Gastro feeds. Gastro feeds. What? What a weird name for a crossbow. Hold on. Let me buy some more licenses. He doesn't really need the MP. I'll get him some more accessory points. And this fella. Go and get him this. And then damn. Didn't notice that he had no more points. Alright. Get her crossbow. Good, good. And she can get more from in here. That guy can go there. She can start getting these ones. Good, good. Excellent. Yeah, search all that area. That is a lot of bombs. They're to punish people running straight for the save point that at Libra run. Chuck down the save. Eight fluted. Already stole one of those from that monster earlier. The Pharos at Ridorana. Guess we're going straight into the lighthouse here. Wonder if the Pharos means lighthouse. Could do, could do. So there's gonna be a boss. It is. Definitely looked like a boss arena. A zombie dragon. And Bruce. It's like all sticking to the ground and everything. But it's gonna give us so many diseases. I stole a corpse fly off it? What the heck? Radius is just mashing. Oh wait. Ash has got black bolts on. She can't use that against him. She's been healing him. Yeah. Imagine fighting a zombie. You just reach out and grab one of the flies that are buzzing around, put it in your pocket. I'll take that. This'll come in handy later. Go to one of the vendors and just try to sell it off to them. Like, why would I want a dead fly? This isn't just any dead fly. This is a dead fly I took off a dead zombie dragon. Who knows what kind of magical benefits it has in it. Jeez. We're getting there, but... There we go. I'm surprised he didn't use a bunch of disease breaths. He looked like someone who would do that. I didn't get any. I don't know how a band can stomach drinking after fighting a maggoty, gross, stinky zombie. I wouldn't have an appetite for a while. At least a couple hours. Or even just a couple minutes. But he's like straight into it. He's got like splashed corpse tubes all over his arms from slashing at it. He's like, I'm thirsty.
Hey, Fran. Something's written on the wall.
Perhaps.
Engraved by someone, it seems. It's quite old. Lo, seeker in days unborn, God blade bearer. Know you, this tower challenges the sky. Where the watcher, the ward of the three waits, soul hungry, unsated. He without power, want it not. He with power, trust it not. He with sight, heed it not. Rend illusion, cut the true path. In
What?
blood, Wraithwall.
The Dynast King?
Does it startle you? The Dynast King took his sword from the Ocuria. It was here he claimed the Nethicite. He must have known he was not the last the Ocuria would choose. He left this for you. Rend illusion, cut the true path. Words of much mystery, yet his blood runs in your veins. Perhaps it whispers to you the truth.
I don't know what he's talking about. What an elaborate doorway. Wonder who they're expecting to attack to need like 4 meters of solid copper door to block them. Horizon of the first light. So I haven't seen any portals here. Oh wait, speak of the devil, he shall appear. Portal time. I'll throw down and save. Let's teleport over to the Fun Coast to check for any new hunts. If there is, then I'll also go to Ravenesta to check at the clan. Yeah, that is a lot of new hunts. 7 of them. No, 6. I saw it with my own eyes, an enormous worm right there on the deck of the airship. I'll tell you the rest when I meet you in person. They're over there, eh? On the aerodrome. Diablos. Better be good or Diablos will get you. He he he. Come, talk to me. Was he supposed to be sound like he was scaring kids or something? Pisco Dane? Body and now mind. No, no, the mind was surely first to change. This matter is grave. See that you treat it so. Mount Bones. Wild Marlborough. A horror has come, threatening our wood. With reluctance do we look without for aid. But do so we must. Catoblepus. So deeply was my brother wounded by this creature, he could fight no more. I must avenge his honor. Help me do this. Alright. And Fafnir. Many woes have already befallen Boomyces. In their midst a new threat now approaches. Hunters of iron will, help us in our hour of need. Sure. Alright. How their balance looking? So block can take 4. Does he have anything more to sell? Nothing. How many items do I got? New bazaar goods too. I forgot about that. I should sell off all this stuff I've been saving up for the last couple of things I've been doing. I did need those bands too. Nice, nice. $244 of those, eh? So many. I'm gonna go over 700k money. That's good. But to restock all my items. Wonder if these will turn into a bunch of good items. All of these things that seem like one-off items and things like that. So many items. Some of these are from the bosses too. There we go. Whole heap of new bazaar stuff, eh? They sharpened weapons. Knuckle set. Gigas gear. Those should be all one-off items. Nature's Armory. Double-bladed knife. Serpent blade. Something called a Mesa. Jewel of Creation. Otherworldly light emanates from within this jewel. A profound sense of peace comes from whoever it's it. As an Imperial Soul. Right, I won't make those anymore. A mysterious substance that feeds on night's darkness. We get this grimoire first. Dragoon's monograph. This better not be. It was a one time, that's good. Large gloves. Chain belt. Nice. This list is getting a lot shorter. Sell that soul. Not that I needed it. Let's have a look at what I have in potions. I've used up 70 of my Phoenix Downs. Still have 400. I don't need to refresh it anytime soon. Got it. Can upgrade to a rubber suit, huh? May as well, huh? May as well give him the Genji shield since she switched to not using a one-hand thing. I'll swap it back later. May as well give him the crystal. Good, good. I don't really need those other items, but I'll keep doing it. Uh, 47, she's going to save up more. needs more too. Got it, got it. I wonder where you get stamp from that. Feeling like I should have been able to get stamp by now. But maybe not. Oh, whatever. Let's go over to Ravenasta and see if the clan has some more hunts as well. Hey, not there. Yeah. Way through Bazaar. And we're off this way. I'm happy to see you visit again. Talking with you somehow makes my burdens feel lighter. I've left my home and I can never return. I had no doubt when I saw it and when I set out, but now wonder whether I will fail where my sister did not. Would not be right to turn to my sister for help. She is now an accomplished warrior, but for me, no allure does the call of battle hold. Wait, is her sister the rabbit that was in the clan? Others have said I possess a warmth of care my sister lacks. Still, not on kindness alone can one make her way in the world. Perhaps it would be best if I too became a warrior like my sister. What do you think? I think you can find another way than being a warrior. You don't have to force yourself. So strength in battle does not necessarily mean strength of character. I had not thought of it in this way. I believe I may have taken one step toward choosing the path I should follow. I look forward to our next meeting. I'm happy for her. She seems to be finding her own way in life. Welcome back. Kubo, I hope you're not angry with me for using you to lure out the hunter-stalker, Kubo. Talk may be cheap, but you must believe me. I would never have done such a thing if I didn't have complete faith in your success, Kubo. I didn't doubt you for a moment. Still, I am sorry for putting you in harm's way, Kubo. You have my most sincere apologies. But here you are, back safe and sound. I do hope this won't give you a second thoughts about continuing your work with Clan Centurio, Kubo. You defeated Rafflesia. Impressive, Kubo. The Gareth send you this with their compliments. And thanks for avenging our fallen brother. You defeated Dade Dallas. Impressive, Kubo. I give you this with my compliments. There's no mean feat you've accomplished, vanquishing foul beasties in uncharted lands. You made me proud, Kubo. 4 grand, eh? You defeated the Tyrant. Impressive, Kubo. I give you this with my compliments. Another 4 grand. I hear you defeated Hydro. Impressive, Kubo. Clan Buckaboos send you this with their compliments. Buckaboo. In consideration of making our clan work in Valfenheim far easier. Got any new marks? Still the man of mystery, right? How many hunts do I need to get to the next level? He doesn't know what the next levels of the thing is. Guess I just have to keep hunting stuff and see if anything pops up here. Yeah. I suppose I should go accept all the hunts and stuff. I might be able to go to... further into the mines now. So it looks like all the new ones I got are still earlier than that other one. Should I start with the Vista? I know who it is. It's that little kid. I've seen him talking about this creature before. There they are. What do you want? You're positively filthy. Ah, you must be here about the bill I posted for the death gaze. Well, would you like to hear more? Sure. I saw a worm on the deck of the airship. It was the legendary death gaze, I'm sure of it. A sky pirate on the deck told me that's what it was. My mother and father don't believe me. Don't mind him. He's just tired of traveling. The three of us went on deck before we landed. There wasn't so much as a rat, never mind a worm. If there'd been a rat, now that would have been a scene, eh, Mother? But Father wouldn't change that about you for the world. Oh, be quiet, Father. Since they still don't believe me, I thought I'd make a wager with Mother. If you can find the death gaze, then I win. If not, Mother wins. What do you say, Mother? Fine with me. Worms and dragons indeed. Just finding this creature is not a challenge enough. I think you should slay it. Though how you slay an imaginary worm is beyond me. Excellent. If I lose, I'll give you 100 black chocobos, Mother. And if I lose, I'll buy you a brand new airship. What am I going to do with 100 chocobos? Ha ha ha. And who do you suppose will end up paying for these prizes, Mother? But Father wouldn't change that about you for the world. Father will pay your bounty too. So find Death Gaze for me and kill it. I've no idea when it might appear, but I'll tell you as soon as I learn anything. I mustn't let Mother win. Well, they're supposed to sound like super rich people, so they speak all formal. Because they're nobles. Imagine they're just like spending millions to pay for their small bet that they don't even care about much. No matter who wins that bet. But they'll only pay me like $2,000. It's like, you know, for them it's like less than pocket change that they give me to fight for my life against this and stuff. It's like, man. Now, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to fly to a certain city from a certain other city to make this creature appear. But I have to Google it to find out. But it's getting pretty late, so I might call it here today. And then tomorrow's stream of this, I'll be doing like pretty much all hunts, I think. Should last almost the entire stream, I think. All those hunts. It'll be pretty tough. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess I'll head off to bed. Anyone still around? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Thanks to Dolls for chatting. Yeah, and I'll see you around next time.